Yes, my people. What's going on, man? Many of you lot need to know who it is, man. It's Daily Antics at all times. You get me? Some of you lot know me, some of you may not. Now, many of you lot need to understand that I'm out here to, like I said, to make a change in it within the society that we live in. And many of you lot need to understand that if you're with me or you're not. You know, like that. Too much of you lot like to throw shade out there to all the people that you feel that's doing positive stuff. Why? Because you lot like to entertain negativity stuff. You know what I mean? How much of you adults that's out there right now that like to entertain negative stuff? I'm telling you lot now, it's 100% a fact. Too much of you lot nowadays like to entertain negative stuff. Does that make sense? And I'll break it down for you now like this. I've been on TikTok for a hot minute now, like I said, you get me? I'm Daily Antics, like I said, at all times. On YouTube, Daily Antics 1, but on TikTok, I'm Daily Antics. Do you get it? Now, I've been on TikTok for a while. And you know, that app has taught me a lot of things. Trust me, it's taught me how to understand people. It's taught me that we live in a very corrupted society. It's taught me that a lot of adults support negativity. It's taught me that there's a lot of corruption going on outside. Now, many people need to understand that a lot of us feel that we believe on a whole that we know what's going on outside. But a lot of us need to understand that we don't like making moves until it happens to people in our household. Does that make sense? Many of us are like, yeah, I don't even care. But you see, when it happens to someone in their household, that's when they want to start acting up and start talking about, oh, do you know what? We need to start coming together and stepping out. That's when it's too late. I've already told many people before, you know, you see, once you take that step, that's it. You can't take that step back. You know, like that. Once you've passed that word, that message on, you can't take that back. Trust me, people. So many of you need to understand, for you local youths that are out there, once you are unaliving each other, there's no coming back, you know. Some of you lot need to be prepared to ride that big sentence. Are you not prepared to ride that? Come on, man. Stop lying to yourself. Many of you lot are lying to yourself. So much people this day and age like lying to themselves. I just don't get it. It's crazy, man. It's so sad. You lot need to start waking up. A lot of people feel like, Rod, you know what? They feel hard done by. Like, Rod, you know what? Like, my man done me dirty, you know? So it's like, Rod, you know what? Like, I can't. I need to get my own back. I can't. It's like some of you lot ride yourself and overbeat yourself up to go and get revenge. And what you lot need to realize is anger's a sin. Many of you lot don't understand how serious anger is, you know? Like, how much people's done things out of anger and regret it right now, this day and age? Do you know how much people's incarcerated sitting down regretting it? Wake up, man. Wake up. Wake up, seriously. Many of you that ain't awake. So much people's incarcerated right now, sitting down right now because of anger, you know. And many of you that are heading there. And it's sorry to say, and it's a bitter pill to swallow, but many of you that it's the truth. Sometimes you don't like to run from the truth, but why are you running from the truth when the truth is the truth? Come on, let's make it make sense, people, man. Some of you that ain't making this make sense. So much of you that are ignorant and upset with certain things that you've gone on that's gone on within your lifestyle or that you've been through, and you ain't got past it yet. This is why you feel to yourself that you always feel that you got to keep going and you never get to your destination. People, man, this has got to stop. You know, like that, because like I'm saying, this younger generation that's coming up, you know, it's not no game or no joke. Do you know them way there? Like, many of us are going to be grown and old and that. Like, what are we doing? What are we really doing, people? Like seriously. Like, come on, what are we? I just don't get it anymore. I'm seeing many of you lot like turning cuckoo because you're touching stuff that you know you can't handle. I'm seeing many younger generation, the young girls having babies. I'm seeing younger youths running around like to say that no one loves them and to say that they want to take anyone's phone that's given. Grabbing electric bikes, taking people off their peds. Like, what is going on out here? Like, it's a disaster, bro. You lot are crazy. And many of you lot are just, you know, riding through it as if to say it's not happening. Like, it's happening right under you lot's noses and you lot are acting oblivious as if to say you don't care. That is nuts. Some of you lot don't care because it ain't happening to anyone in your household. Some of you lot don't care because it's not happening to no one around you. Anyone close to you. But what you need to realize is still happening to people within your community. And from it's happening to people within your community, it's happening to it could reach your doorstep. Some of you that don't have children yet, and this is why you can't relate to certain things that's going on. And if you can't, cool, innit? Each to their own. But you must have a niece, a nephew, or you must know someone that's got, you know, a niece or a nephew or a brother or a little sister or, you know, a cousin or a... Come on, man. Everyone's got a little sibling growing up out there. But what you don't need to realize is if we're not being there as adults, or conducting ourselves as grown adults, who do you believe or what do you believe is going to start happening from in time to come? Come on, people, man. Start making this make sense, or otherwise it's silly. Too much people this day and age worry about all the stuff that they shouldn't be worrying about. You know know, like that. And this is what I've come to gather. Like, people always worry about what they shouldn't be worrying about. I thought that many people would be more caring about their health this day and age. Nowadays, people are more worried about the car key that they own. I thought that more people will be taking bigger steps to start eating healthy. People are more worried about the Chanel bag that they can grab. People stop worrying about all of these materialistic things that's not gonna be there in time later on, bro. Think about it. All you lot are doing is just getting somebody else rich, and it's cool, innit? I'm not saying don't look the part, but there's a time and a place. So much of you lot are doing so much to look the part, and what are you seeing at the end of it? What, a wardrobe full of designer with no money in your bank? Come on, man. Let's start making this make sense, and then you lot are complaining about it. That's the problem. It's not like to say that you lot are just living your life, doing your thing, cutting through, blah, blah, blah. You lot are complaining about it, and that's what the problem is. You lot need to start fixing up, man. Time's getting on and time's going on. And we're not growing down, we're growing older, people. Trust me. So much of you lot are like, oh, I can't believe this and I can't believe that. Why not? That's because you wasn't living within the mindset of believing in what's to come. So much of you lot are stuck living in where you are right now and what tomorrow. Forget that. Start living in months ahead. Start planning months ahead, and that way there you can't be surprised or shocked when something lands on your doorstep that way there, because you planned it. You knew it was on its way. You saw it coming. You was heading in towards it. So much of you lot heading towards things with your eyes closed and then get shocked when you head in there and then you end up in a negative position. It's crazy. Start turning your life around, people, man, because like I'm saying, who am I to say such? I'm only a one individual human, I'm just a voice on the phone. You don't have to believe me. Now a face on your screen. Them way there. You don't have to listen to me if you don't want to. But like I'm saying to you guys, remember I told you, lot, I've been through many things, and I'm still here now. Trust me, who knows, knows. I don't need to lie and make it up.